Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the AA word of the day for December 31st, 2024, the last day of 24. And the word for today is daily resolutions. The idea of 24-hour living applies primarily to the emotional life of the individual. Emotionally speaking, we must not live in yesterday nor in tomorrow. And that quote is from As Bill Sees It, page 284. And here's the commentary. A new year, 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 8,760 hours, 525,600 minutes. A time to consider directions, goals, and actions. I must make some plans to live a normal life, but I must live emotionally within a 24-hour frame. For if I do, I don't have to make New Year's resolutions. I can make every day a new year. I can decide today I will do this, today I will do that. Each day I can measure my life by trying to do a little better, by deciding to follow God's will and by making an effort to put the principles of our AA program into action. What a wonderful reading and commentary. And the important point for me to take away from this is that I can't live in yesterday or tomorrow. I have to live right now in the present moment. And the present moment for this particular reading is 24-hour living. But I'll tell you, in the beginning of my sobriety, the present moment could have been like 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, I'm not going to drink. Then I'd say another 10 minutes. And I got through that first day where I really wanted to drink. I was starting to feel the withdrawals. And I reduced that 24 hours down to a more manageable time for me because I wanted to be successful. 24 hours without a beer seemed way too much for me to handle. And I had some experience of living in the present because I did some Buddhist meditations at the Providence Zen Center in Rhode Island. And so I felt comfortable with reducing it down to that. Sometimes you're overwhelmed and, uh, you have to reduce it. A whole day seems way too hard to get through. But if you break it down into an hour, half hour, and you add those up, it comes out to 24. And then it's yesterday, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. So this is a great reading because it explains to you how to shrink everything down to a manageable size. If your manageable size was a year, I'll take a year at a time, like some people do with resolutions. I'm not going to do this year. That's an awful long time, and an awful long time for you to fail. And then you get discouraged and say this doesn't work. So they suggest that we all keep it to 24, keep it the present day. I won't drink for today. I'm not worried about tomorrow. I'll make that decision when tomorrow comes. But for today, I won't drink. And I'll practice the principles of AA in all my affairs. And it served me very well. It served me so that I have 33 plus years of continuous sobriety. March 4th, 2025, I'll go up to 34 years. But I don't want to look into the future. I don't have it yet, so I can't say that I do. Uh, I put down here in my notes, I do make notes of this. I review it before, I come online to say anything. As I age, I realize I need shorter goals. And that's the way it is because I get overwhelmed. So many things happen as you age. You have health problems, you have family problems. When I really think about when I started drinking, I picked up a drink at 13. I didn't have any problems. Uh, Soon to have many through the drinking, but I was pretty much free to do. I did things that all kids liked, and I didn't have to work. I just went out and had a good time. Uh, and sometimes you have to think about the future. This isn't a hard and firm rule. I have my cat. Someday I'm going to get him on camera. But I got him 3 years ago, so I was 71. And most of the cats that I've had have lived to be 19. So if he lives to be 19, I'll be 90. So I've made definite plans for him. Should anything happen to me, I don't want them just to find out, oh, he's got a cat, we got to do something, and have the cat put away. He's going to go to a no-kill shelter. Even if that's where he lives out the rest of his days, it'll be comfortable. So that's like that is a long-term plan, because sometimes you have to make them. You don't know when we're going to go. And I've had cats all my life, but this is the only one I got when I was 71. So I got to think about the future for him. Although, isn't it wonderful that cats stay in the moment? They're not worried about things. So I look forward to 2025, to getting deeper into the program, to growing spiritually, to staying sober, to being helpful to my fellow human beings. And I think that's enough on the table for me for 2025. We'll see what happens. I wish my mobility would increase and my ability to see at night, because I'd have the option of a lot more meetings. But you can't cry over spilt milk. I don't think it'll ever come back. I know with my mother, her vision started to deteriorate, and hers never improved despite all the things, all the doctors she went to. She just had age-related vision problems. So I wish you a wonderful end to the year. I wish you a sober end to the year. I wish you a safe end to the year. It's always so sad when people go out a little inebriated, looking for a good time on New Year's, and end up dead. Uh, it's terrible. I remember when I was a little boy, we had neighbors, and this kid just turned 21. He was the oldest of them. I knew the sister very well. We used to walk to school together. We went to a Catholic school in Providence, and it was quite a hike. So all the kids that went to the school got together, and we walked the 2 miles to school. And she was telling me, my mother's really worried about my brother. He's planning on drinking and doing this, and he died that night in a car accident. He and two other kids, guys. Well, then they were like adults to us, but now the kids. So I don't want to see that with anyone. So God bless you. I wish you all well. Stay safe, stay sober, and we will see you in 2025.